Greetings, everyone. Okay, so welcome to Witches of the Moon. I'm Sunshine, your Saturday hostess, and this video should have been uploaded many hours ago, so I do apologize. In my attempt to finagle my video camera to a non-HD recording device, somehow I have managed to delete 2 videos and it won't download to my computer. So this means you get to look at me on this crappy camera off of my cheesy computer. And because I have spent the majority of the day pulling most of my hair out trying to load that video, I've decided to make it an early day. So, today's topic is deities that we worship, or how we find our deities, or something like that. So, first of all, let me say that I have absolutely no power whatsoever to be able to tell you who your deity should be, who you should be honoring, who you should be praying to, who you should be listening for, or what direction you should go in when it comes to choosing who you decide to become your patron or your matron, your god or your goddess. But what I can say is there's different ways for a new person to find their matron or patron, okay? And I think you'll find for the majority of us pagans or witches or Wiccans, whatever you want to call it, sometime during our path we have decided or chosen or know that we have been chosen by the deity that we follow. I personally follow Hecate and Cernunnos. I also work with Poseidon, and I don't. Okay, that's beside the point. That is who I particularly work with. So I have been asked on several occasions, especially by new pagans, but I have also been asked by people who have been on their path for a while and have just had difficulty finding who their deity is. How do they go about finding them? So I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell them. It's no different than in the Christian world. In the Christian world, whether you are Christian or you believe in the Christian God or you've just stumbled upon it, you have learned some things about that God. That He is supposed to be all forgiving, He is almighty, He has a plan for everybody. The Bible is there to express to you what He is, what He's about. And I keep saying he, I apologize because that's how I was raised, for him to be a he. If you don't believe that, I do apologize. I personally don't believe in that particular God, but that's what I grew up knowing that God to be, was a he. And then you have His rules, called the Ten Commandments. And you have people preaching what He is about and what He expects and what He wants. And the people who have chosen to follow Him because they resonate with what He is. They feel that they have been given a sign sometimes from Him. They sense that their path is with Him. And it's no different with us. You have to do your research. You have to know who you're wanting to devote your life to. You don't just go and pick a name out of a book and say, oh, I'm going to go with you. Now, what I have recommended to people in the past is, yes, get a list of deities, goddesses. Study up on them. Or, get a list of, and the list is ongoing. If you're Buddhist, it's Buddha. That's who you want to be checking into. That's who you want to learn about. So, sorry about this. I'm still flustered from not being able to do this video earlier. Because I've done it so many times. Hold on. So, what I would recommend is, if you don't feel that you have had a calling, say in your dreams, or you don't feel that you have had a sign, make a list of the deities that you think you are most interested in. Find out what they represent. Study them. Pick out ones that resonate with you. And when you find one that seems to hit home with you, seems to make sense, seems to pull your heartstrings, start working with that deity and see if she doesn't call to you. See if she doesn't leave you signs or speak to you in your dreams, or it's really not that difficult. It really isn't. If you're not ready for a deity, you don't have to have one. You do not have to have a god or a goddess in witchcraft. You have the energy within you to do everything that you need to do. The gods and the goddesses assist you. They help you. They protect you. They guide you sometimes. But it is not mandatory that you have one. And it really bothers me when I see some of these videos that say you have to have a god and you have to have a goddess too, and it has to be balanced, and you have to have one of each, and you can't have one goddess for this and one goddess for that. Witchcraft has no written laws. You are creating a path that works for you. You are shifting your energies in a direction with the elements that has made your life whole. And when it doesn't feel whole, then you need to go out there and you need to find out why. And that's why I'm always stressing so hard on study, research, know what you're doing, know what you're getting into. And if you don't know, study, research, look it up, practice. That's what you need to do. If you're afraid of doing something, but you're curious, there are lots and lots of pagans out there that are more than happy to give you advice or help you or do lots of things for you. I, for one, do it for so many people. It's not even funny. I used to charge. I used to life coach, but I don't do it anymore. I just like helping people. So if you're looking for a god or a goddess and you feel that it's necessary that you have a higher power, higher than yourself, higher than your own energy, higher than the elements, than the goddess, the moon, the god, the sun are already with you. If you feel that you need more than that, there is nothing wrong with that. But you have got to go out and find them. If they don't snap and say, hey, you, wake up, I'm calling your name, yoo-hoo! Go look for them. Go look for them. Learn about them. Find out who is true to your heart, who pulls at you. And then maybe you will have found your God or your goddess. Okay, so I think that's enough. I've been on a rant. I'm high strung because I have been trying all day to get this video out to you pretties. I really have. Not to mention, this is my second glass and it's only 4 o'clock. So this weekend is going to be good for me. I'm determined from this point on. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Please know that this video was not intended to offend anyone. It's my personal belief. If you don't agree with me, I don't have a problem with that. And I don't have a problem with constructive criticism or points being made tactfully. But I really don't want to be called out on my belief, okay? Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Or better yet, tell me how you found your God or your goddess. Tell me what works for you so that other people who are viewing this video can maybe go down into the messages down below and see what worked for you. That would be constructive. Okay, so I hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, be sure and subscribe. If you know of somebody that you think these videos might help, please send them over. And I'm going to go and try to do a video for Lady Grave Dancer now. So, y'all have an awesome weekend. Cheers. Love you all. Mwah. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.